Welcome to our estate sale preview this week. This week we are in the Glenbrook neighborhood, which is just south of 63rd, right by Grand Boulevard. So we're just south of Nichols Hills. And, you know, a lot of times I exaggerate about how nice the sales are, but this is the one time I am not exaggerating. This is one of the most phenomenal sales that we've done this year, maybe even last year. So I'm going to take you on a little preview. We have lots and lots of great decorator items, great decorator art. This is the formal hall that you come into. This is a piece by Universal. So it's a Universal dresser and the mirror on top. On the other side we have a couple small little wall hangings. We're not selling the big mirror. There's several pieces you're going to see that the people buying the house have already purchased, but there's still a lot of stuff for us to show you. There are probably 5 or 6 nice hand-tied rugs. We have lots of great decorator art. Over here, we've got books, we've got CDs, we've got a few DVDs, lots of nice picture frames, some electronics, lots of really interesting things. On here, we're not selling the table and chairs, but everything on it we're selling. Lots of great crystal. I believe there might be a couple pieces of Waterford. Lots of trivets, lots of great little decorator accessories. The rug underneath we are selling, and it's a great size and a great color. We are selling all of the items here that are on this bar, and lots of stuff that is sealed in the package, lots of napkins that have never been used, lots of barware, lots of stuff that has never been used before. This is a large oil painting. And this piece, and there's another probably 6 to 8 of them that are all hand-signed lithographs. There's 2 primary artists. There's the modern contemporary ones with the stripes that you're seeing, and this one over here is more of an impressionist or more of an impressionism type. The one over here is kind of more of an abstract, and the one over here is more of a botanical. And nice little bamboo table. Back here, this is a Henry Don table and chairs. There's 6 chairs. There are 2 leaves, and this is phenomenal. The carving in it is great. Like I said, it's made by Henry Don. You know, if you're familiar with that, you know this set was probably almost $10,000 when it was new. Over here, kind of hiding behind the set, is a grand piano. This is by Story & Clark, and this is a baby grand piano, and I believe it's actually even a baby grand piano, slightly smaller. This is the 80th anniversary edition. It was made in 1937 and still plays well. When they entertain, they used to hire a pianist to come in and play for them when they would entertain and have parties. Up on top is another one of the art that I was talking about. This is another signed lithograph. And there are tons and tons of artificial plants that we're going to be selling. They're just kind of all over the house. This pair of chairs goes with a set of 6 that are kind of a nice little Jacobean style. We got, like I said, we have 6 of them. I believe that these were made by Drexel, and you'll see the rest of them a little bit later on. With this chair and ottoman that's covered in leather. That's kind of like a lounge style. Like I said, more artwork, and a couple little club chairs, and this wonderful coffee table, like a big plank, almost looks like a big door, and this wonderful hand-tied rug. The sofa is, they still have the sticker underneath the cushion when they bought it. It was $3,300 when they purchased it. And we're also selling this little cabinet next to the sofa. We've got this little pair of French style bar stools with leather seats, and they're nice. They spin and swivel and have the leather seats. Lots of new in the box kitchen items that we're going to see, and this incredible cabinet. This is probably late 1800s. They bought it from a lady who brought it over from England herself, and it's got stained glass in the middle. It's got the carved cupids and caryatids on the sides. And it's a two-piece unit. It's just wonderful. It is absolutely massive. And we have a Duncan 5 dining room table that's a drop leaf, and it's got 3 additional leaves. And here's the other 4 chairs that match the 2 earlier chairs. And over here, kind of beyond the forest of plants, there's a large wall hanging, and we're selling these 4 Parsons chairs. And we're not selling the table, but on top of the table is some Mason's Vista, or kind of Johnson Brothers style dinnerware, and some lusterware. And a little metal easel. Now we're going to hop over kind of through the kitchen. The way the house is laid out, it's not going to make a lot of sense when you look at the video, but we're trying to make it so we don't have as many breaks as we would normally have. The kitchen is really wonderful. Lots of nice Williams-Sonoma and other higher end ceramics and glassware and china. There's several pieces of Fitz and Floyd. It's the Penguin Fitz and Floyd, if you're familiar with that. And next we're going to go into the laundry room, where we have a lot of chemicals and a lot of cleaners. And we're going to pop out into the garage. In the garage, kind of starting over here, we've got a big storage unit, one of those little bin storage units that are really handy, a couple of file cabinets. You're going to see the top of, we have a pinball machine that is supposed to work. We haven't hooked it up yet. The movers dropped it off today, so we haven't put the legs on it. But they told me that it is supposed to work, and those are really cool. We have one of the metal, this is a truck bed extender for a truck. They decided they were never going to use it again, so they wanted to get rid of it. This wonderful crystal chandelier. We also have a Wurlitzer jukebox. I have not plugged it in and tested it yet, and they don't remember whether it worked or not. We have tons of tools, yard items. There's lots of stuff new in the box. They had rental property, so they bought lots of stuff for the rental units, and then some of the stuff never got used. And a pair of washer and dryer. These are front-loading washer and dryers. And I've got almost the exact same set in a different color. And tons more chemicals, lots of shelving, and these 2 big metal shelving units. Okay, now we're going to hop over to the other side of the house. Actually, we're going to show you the outside. There's just a tiny little bit outside. And it's dark, so it's not going to take long anyway. Out here, I warned you it was dark. We have a couple little lions on some bases. We have a nice iron patio table and chairs. And a couple of metal bar stools. A little terrarium. Another little iron base. And over here, it's hard to see, we have a set of 8 Drexel chairs. They're kind of done in a tortoiseshell finish. And last, although you really can't see it, it is an iron, really wonderful wrought iron table. Now we're going to pop over into the bedroom area. This is the sitting room for the bedroom. And in the sitting room, we've got a large painting, and we're selling the sofa and the end table and this wonderful coffee table and all these little accessories. Pretty much everything in this room we're selling except for the 2 leather recliners. So we have several artificial trees and another oil painting and another sofa with these 2 little ottomans. We also have a big, huge painted screen, lots of lamps, and lots of decorator items. We're going to look into their library real quick. And we've got a chair and an ottoman, and one of those big double bookcases. It's kind of dark in here, but during the sale it's going to be a lot brighter. There's just no overhead lighting right now. And a desk and credenza that match, and tons of electronics, printers, monitors, you name it, they've got a lot of it. And these two pictures right here, these were both came from Vegas. They're the poker chips and the matching cards from all the different casinos. And on one of them, the other one shows the Rat Pack and has different cards from different casinos. So it's kind of an Ocean 11 theme. In their little Heidi storage hole, we've got a lot of yard chemicals, so it's kind of like almost like a second garage. A lot more chemicals and stuff and other items. We're not selling the safes, so don't get excited. They have to stay. And next we're going to go into the bedroom. We're selling this large server. This is kind of an antique server, probably English, probably dates from the late 1800s. And we're selling everything you see pretty much. We have a cute little bookcase, little decorator cabinet with a Venetian scene on it, and nice little chair, and there's a whole little bedroom set of this. It's kind of very simple, almost like a Hepplewhite style. There are the two end tables, a small dresser, and a tall chest. We're not selling the bed frame, but the mattress and box springs is one of those. It's a king size Sleep Number mattress system, and it's absolutely spotless. It's wonderful. We're also selling this cute little love seat, this little chair and ottoman, another matching piece to the one set, the kind of the Hepplewhite style. More art, really wonderful decorator lamps. We're selling this mirror and everything on the desk, but not the desk, and all of this luggage underneath. Got a lot more luggage over here with another matching piece to that set. It's all mahogany. And now we're going to go into the master closet, and tons and tons of tons. Everything's men's clothes. There's no ladies' clothing. Most of the sizes in the men's clothing are going to be 32 on up to, most of it's 32, 34s. Some of the stuff I've seen was 42s. Most of the, if you're familiar with my size, most of the stuff looks like it's about my size. So a lot of clothes that's large, some extra large, and lots of nice leather belts, tons and tons of shirts, tons of shoes, lots of pants, and like I said, more shirts and everything. And now I'm going to take you into the bathroom, and a couple of robes. Really nice bathroom stuff, and really the whole reason I brought you in here is just so we could show off the shower. The shower is absolutely spectacular, and even though we don't get to sell it, it's actually still worth kind of taking a look at. And even if you don't come to buy anything at the sale, this house is just fun to look through and see all the detail of everything. So I'm going to have a second video so you can see the second floor of the house. This is just the first floor. We have another 4 bedrooms to go. So make sure you click on the video underneath this and watch it too.